Hello and welcome. I am Ash Mannix. It is Tuesday evening, and once again we're playing The Longest Journey. And I'm not going to expect many people in the chat for this one. But yes, we're carrying on The Longest Journey in the last part of this playthrough last week. We've went underwater, became a slave to the mermaid people, and then found their, old scriptures that said that are actually aliens originally, and there was another. They split the aliens when they landed on Earth, and I can't remember the other half of them ended up turning into flying people, and the other half turned into mermaids. And we got through quite a lot in the last playthrough, I believe. We're on chapter 8 now. Anyway, let us switch to full screen so you don't have to see my lovely avatar. And let us continue the journey. Hopefully it won't crash. Right. We are on a beach. I believe we have started chapter 8, Reunification. So I think the aim was for us to now go and talk to the winged, the species race, and there's some rope. Let's take that. I'm going to be using a guide for this because I have no brain power and I cannot be bothered with the back and forths and the moon logic of some of these puzzles. Having said that, through the arch, the path. That's
I can get lost if I just wander off into the jungle with no idea what the island looks like or where I'm heading.
Interesting. That's quite well thought out, actually. What is this? Oh, sapling.
The top half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed creature calling out.
Oh, so it does.
The bottom half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently.
Wait, do we have to turn that? Okay, wait. What did we pick up? We picked up a rope. What? Oh, shit. Triangular hole. Mouth. That's... Why are these all busted?
It's a creature with large ears. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Right, we need to get a key of some sort.
It's a creature with a big mouth.
What do these arrows mean? Moon logic. Well, I say moon logic. I'm just terrible at figuring stuff out. Let's go into the inventory. Let's get the rope. Did I pick up that rope? No, I didn't. Right. Put the rope there. Does that let me go down the hole? Can we go further left? No. Let's go in the hole. Oh, where's this gonna take us? Ooh. Got a little animation. Okay, that was a pretty long little animation. What can I do here?
Big nests, once housing the Elation, but now empty and in disrepair.
I think the Elation are maybe the race of our species of animals that we've been looking for. So there's a rope. Oh, we can climb down that. Fucking hell. Okay, that was not very obvious. Rubble. What a lovely view,
It's
eh?
the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. There's a piece amongst the rubble that looks like a bolt or a key. It's intact.
Pick up. Did you pick up? Okay, what did we get? Let's have a look at this.
It's a kind of stone key carved into the uncanny likeness of a key, with a head on the end.
Oh, right, that's definitely for the thing upstairs. See. A view.
That's a Merum City.
It's a Merum City. Wait, the Merum is in the mermaids?
It's a deserted Merum City.
Ooh.
It's a deserted Merum City.
Anyway, let's go back up, I suppose. We take it? I suppose you can. I don't know if we'll need to use that again. But I am following the guide. Ah, right, so we had looked at this before, handily enough. Nah, but this key is that key for it? Oh. Turn. Oh. What the fuck?
It's a creature with large ears. It's a creature with a big mouth.
Well, guide says that's all I'll do tonight. I go back to the beach. Well. So, that's clearly going to activate something. So we don't know what yet. Here is the jungle. What the fuck is this? That's a big crab. It looks like a person with a shell on their back.
It's the Village of the Giant Crabs. Hey, that sounds like a great name for a B-movie. Village of the Giant Crabs.
You know what? You're not wrong, April. That is a great name for a B movie. Talk to this dude.
It's some kind of giant crab.
Can we talk to them?
Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it, but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called.
Can we, like, talk to
I'll
him?
just take a shot here and ask you. Is there any chance you speak, like, a real language? Like,
Real
Arcadian
language. Oof.
or English? Okay. Now, is there some kind of magic I have to learn, or potion I have to drink, or eat, or ingest in some way to learn your language? Because that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, it's true.
No? Too bad, although I'm glad I don't have to draw blood or swallow a stone or something.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Can't help but feel that you're asking me for help, though. It's the strangest thing. After all, you're just clicking your claws, aren't you? It's not as if you're really talking, is it?
That's probably the language. Well, how are we supposed to? Can we take the shell off?
I can't break the shell. It's too thick and solid.
Oh, okay. What's this?
It's a big statue.
Is that a cat meowing in the background? Oh, it'd be a weird cat if it was.
It's an old fireplace.
What a lovely view.
I can see clear to the bottom. This really is an excellent spot for fishing.
Fishing? You're miles up from the fucking sea. You have to have a really long fish rod. A really long line on your fishing rod.
The bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears listening to something.
Wait, is this the... Ah. I have a key. I don't know what I'm supposed to
It's
do
a
with it.
triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Valara Cantaria, welcome to the stream. What is that? A totem? I think it is. These are totem poles, or at least things that are there to resemble totem. So, oh, I might have screwed this up now that I think about this. Where the hell was I supposed to go? Can I go further right? Here. See. One thing I need to check. Because I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm following the guide, but I feel like I've maybe screwed something up here. Run, April, run! Oh, yeah, I think I screwed this up. I think I need to make sure that this is done right. No, it wasn't like that when I first turned it. It was like that. See if that...
Dense jungle.
To the beach. Right, so we've turned a couple of totems. I don't know what the fuck that does.
I could get lost if I just wander off into the jungle with no idea what the island looks like or where I'm heading.
What the fuck? Wait. Oh, do you know, I never would have thought of done this. Does that pole have mounted flashlights? Unfortunately, Valara Cantaria, I suspect not. Oh shit, I've got these. Wind, find. Light as a leaf. I need to remember I've got these. So the guide is telling me to do something and I would never have thought to do this. We've got loads of options now. Too many options. Oh wait, we have to just... I forgot we have the crow. Oh, he would have thought we were dead though. See what he says.
April! You're alive!
Yeah.
You're here! You're soaking wet!
Yeah.
Where did you go? I thought you drowned. I was completely miserable.
Oh, you missed me.
And the chicks on this island are so prissy. They don't even care for a kiss unless you're all settled down with a nest in your own territory.
Glad to see you haven't lost the gift of the gab, Crow.
Lady, you have no idea how limited bird Twitter can be. It's all, hi this and here I am that, all damn day long. I haven't had a decent conversation in days.
Bird Twitter.
Well, you're making up for it now.
I never know when you're gonna go AWOL on me again.
I love that. It's like you never know what bird Twitter is going to be. That. You know what? This game predicted Twitter. Kissing with a beak, Valara Cantaria asks. Yes, I guess it's more of a peck, really. Oof.
I had a little adventure under the sea.
Sounds like a euphemism.
Oh? I didn't know humans had gills.
Well,
We don't. Well, I do. I think. At least I can breathe underwater now.
does that magic stuff mean you can breathe
Cool.
everywhere underwater?
Not as cool as being able to fly, of course, but
That's true.
still. Hey, does that mean you're a mermaid?
Hardly. I don't have a tail.
You want to?
What did you do after I saw you last?
Well, it took a while, but I found land. Not this island, just a rock with a couple of trees, basically. But when I went back to tell you, you disappeared.
Yeah.
I thought you'd gone bonkers from thirst and hunger and drowned yourself or something, so I decided I'd better find solid ground myself or I'd suffer the same fate.
Fair enough.
And then I found this place. Nice, isn't it? And the best part is, there are no hunters. Only a bunch of big crabs on the east side of the island and a volcano.
Volcano.
I'm gonna walk around for a bit, Crow.
I'll just stay here and preen myself, thank you very much.
Right. So can we use him?
What
There.
can you tell me about the island, Crow?
Only one I've been able to see from above. There's a volcano, dead I think,
Cool.
and lots of jungle. And some nice beaches.
I'd like to explore the jungle, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. Any ideas?
Well, I could stay airborne and keep track of where you are. That way I could direct you if... Sorry, when you get lost.
Sounds like a super plan, Crow.
Let's go.
Right, so can we now go to the... Oh, there's the animation. Really getting the money's worth with that. Oh. So we are here. Let's go volcano. Ooh. What a lovely little intro, eh?
The rumbling is much fiercer here, and the ground is really shaking. It's definitely seismic.
That's...
It has got to be emanating from this volcanic mountain. I mean, it looks dead, but it must be about to wake up or erupt or something.
Yeah, knowing our luck, it
Great.
probably is.
After surviving a shipwreck, being kidnapped by fishes, and learning to breathe in water, I'm about to die in a volcanic eruption? Isn't that ironic?
Isn't that life? What in there? That was an eye icon. It didn't look like we could go in there. Oh well. Guess what the fuck am I looking at?
It's a
Aperture.
small, eye-sized aperture with a crystal in it, like a lens. Maybe some kind of telescope?
Can I take it? What am I even looking at?
It's a keyhole.
What the fuck?
What a strange symbol.
Larikatari shipwrecked. Did that happen when you offered to steer the ship? So, what did actually happen? Basically, yes. When we offered to steer the ship, we kind of steered it into the storm, and the storm basically screwed us over, and the ship got wrecked. So basically, it is our fault, and we did basically cause it by steering it there. But anyway, I've got a guide. The guide will save me because I am not fucking trying to figure this shit out. This keys came in well handy. Turn. Oh, what the fuck?
What a strange symbol. It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
The statue.
It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
Right, and if I turn this again.
I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
That one's in the sea, another one was in the city.
I don't see anything interesting.
That didn't give you jack shit.
I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue just below a really tall tree.
Oh, I'm never gonna fucking remember this.
I don't see anything interesting. Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror.
What the fuck? What am I even doing? Has this game turned into mist? Mate, yeah, basically. God, this sucks. This is why I'm using a guide now, because I cannot be fucked to puzzle this out.
I don't see anything interesting.
I think we've cycled through them all. Yeah.
It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
Okay, I think, let's give me my key. I think that's all we needed from that. What the fuck? I don't think we can...
That's one mother of a tree. It's got to be at least 100 meters tall. And what's that in the tree crown? Looks like a man-made construction.
There's some in the tree? What? What the
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
what?
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
Big mouth.
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
It's the jungle. Can we travel to the tree? How the fuck do we get to what the hell? Look on the left and there's a large tree not so far away. Travel to the tree. Can we do that?
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
Oh, shit. Oh, we can go to the tree now. Fuck. Right, what are we...
Dried twigs and sticks. Dried twigs and sticks.
No, these are stick men, man. What are you talking about? Whoa, what the fuck?
Who's there?
Shut up.
I know there's somebody there. I heard you.
Come on,
Is
guys.
she gone?
No?
Nope. She's still around.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
If you won't come out, I'll just sit down here and wait. Sooner or later, you'll have to show yourself.
Solar eclipse!
Oh my god!
Ah,
I hate this place. I so hate it, I can't even sit down without crushing the natives.
big person alert!
Big ass alert. Solar eclipse.
What are you?
What does it look like?
A talking twig?
We're stickmen. And you're an accident waiting to happen with your large, ungainly body and wobbly legs.
What's a stickman?
An unlucky bugger doomed to a miserable life of stiff backs and monotonous drudgery in the shadow of a mother tree.
Ouch.
Happy little fella, ain't ya?
Sounds like your standard office
You have
worker.
no idea.
Or person retail.
So, you guys are stickmen?
That's right. I'm Wick. This is Willow. And that dumb-looking one over there is Woody. And this is our mother tree.
What, is your first name John?
What's a mother tree?
What do you mean, what's a mother tree? It's a mother tree. How difficult can it be? It's our mother, and it's a tree. It's a mother tree.
Oh, makes sense.
What do stickmen do?
What do we do? What do we do? What do you mean, what do we do?
Well, the people in this world always do something. Like the Banda dug tunnels in the earth. The Merum killed Snapjaw and covered their houses with Tanyen. You gotta do something.
Hey, it ain't easy being a stick, let me tell you. You got your stiff back and limbs, your fear of fire and water, your 300 years of miserable boredom, and then you have to get planted and raise a family.
300 years,
It
man.
ain't easy.
So, you're not doing anything worthwhile then.
Burn.
Lady, I'm miserable. I'm grumpy, and I got a headache. What do you want from me?
I can empathize.
Where do the Elation live?
The Elation? The guys with wings? Up in the volcano. There's an old city in there. I think they're squatting.
Huh?
How do I get into the volcano?
You don't. The road collapsed a few centuries ago, and when traders come, the Elation fly down to meet them. Nobody goes up there anymore.
What's that constant rumbling noise?
Lady, you have no idea what we have to endure. All day, all night, that noise is just murder. It all started when Kwaman, the Quiet Giant, would you believe that's what we used to call him, was banished by the Orowal from his perfect fishing place to some remote place in the forest.
Whoa, information overload. Let's step back for a minute to fill in the details.
Yeah, who's Kwame?
Who's Quaman, the quiet giant?
He's the scariest human we've ever seen. He stands tall as a mountain and uses whole trees for toothpicks.
What?
But he was the quiet type and reasonably gentle for a human. He'd spend his days out by the Orowal village, catching fish and frying fish and eating fish, and looking out across the ocean, dreaming about loose women or what.
What the fuck?
What happened to get the quiet giant banished from that place?
The Orowal got scared when he accidentally stepped on one of their young ones.
Oof.
He didn't do any real harm, but they banished him from their village nonetheless, and told him to go far into the forest.
Who are the Orlowal?
They're the crab-like creatures who live down by the sea. They're nice people, if a little crabby.
Huh.
And it's hard to understand what they're saying half the time.
Where's Quaman now?
Somewhere in the forest east of here, we don't know where exactly. He went there to get as far away from the Orowal as possible.
So what does all this have to do with the rumbling noise?
Yeah.
Oh, I was getting to that. If you just let me get a word in edgewise.
Ugh.
I just had some questions is all.
Anyway, Quaman is the brooding type. And he takes everything so to heart, he got instantly depressed and went to sleep.
Oh my god, this is him
And what is he
snoring.
doing now?
Still sleeping. That's the problem.
But how long ago was it that the Orlowal banished him?
The last full moon, nearly 30 sunsets passed.
30 years ago.
He's been sleeping for a month?
Wait, 30 days.
He was depressed. What do you want, lady? Once I got so miserable I slept for 8 years. And let me tell you, those 8 years were the happiest of my life.
Oh my god. This guy's making me look cheery.
I still don't understand
He's
what this has to do
snoring.
with the rumbling noise.
See that statue over there?
Sure. What's up with that?
Back when the Dalmari lived on this island ages ago, they put these statues up all around the island so that they could speak with each other.
You're kidding. So they're like telephones?
Tell her what? I don't know what that is. The thing is, these statues are all connected through magic. And when you speak into one, your voice flies through the air and comes out of another statue.
But I still don't understand.
You saw the big head up by the mountain?
Yes?
That's the one they use to talk to everyone on the island, to warn people of storms or to hold evening prayer. It's connected to the statues as well. And Quaman is sleeping right next to a statue's ear.
I get it. Resonance. He's snoring and the deep bass reverberating through the loudspeaker, the big head, causes a resonance that vibrates the entire island.
Ah.
But can't you just wake him up?
We don't know where he is. We're not much for exploring this forest. There's water and fire and monkeys. Monkeys like to play with sticks. We don't like monkeys.
Oh, you don't like monkeys?
But can't you just, well, send your voice to his statue to wake him up?
There are 4 problems with that. Number 1, all the statues have an assigned symbol, an identifying mark, but we don't know which his is. Second, most of the statues are broken in some way or another.
What do you mean?
Some statues can only talk to certain other statues. Some can't be spoken to, and some can't hear, which makes it very difficult to get a connection through to where you want to send your voice.
Ah, technology.
Number 3, in order to use the statues, you need a key. We don't have it. We don't know where it is.
And number 4?
We're stickmen, lady. What do you think? We don't know much about magic or magical devices. And
Yeah,
what?
we get it.
we're not too smart, okay? There, I said it. We're not too smart. And when you look at Woody over there, who's pretty stupid by stickman standards, that's a pretty scary thought.
Sorry I asked.
So harsh. Right, so let's have a look at this bad boy. Now, there's some logic to this shit. Can I turn
It's a
this?
creature with a big mouth.
I put that key. Yeah.
It's
Turn
a
this
creature
now.
with a big mouth. It's a creature with a big mouth. It's a creature with large ears. It's a creature with large ears.
Oh shit. Right, so. Oh, that twists that one. That is not what I thought that would do. City ruins, statue.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Is this top one? The large tree, you bastard. Okay, I'm getting this. So the guide says the bottom one for this large tree needs to be an S. The top one needs to be some sort of weird ass symbol I don't even
It's a
recognize.
triangular hole.
I
Like a
get
keyhole.
it. What the fuck? Thank God for guides, because I would have had to puzzle this out, figuring out what's connected to what, and I can't be bothered. Because that's gameplay. As Cookso would laugh at me about. Oh, these
It's a
are
triangular
well
hole,
busted.
like a keyhole.
Right. I think that's what we need to do here. Pick this one up. Get out. Right, where go you? And so at the left statue, City Ruins statue. Shit, which one's the City Ruins? Oh, this one. Lara Katari says that's an ass of a puzzle. It really is. Some of these puzzles I just can't be fucked. They have some sort of puzzle system. It's hinted at. So if we went into that, when we went into the big mouth of that statue, there's a hint there where you can see different things depending on the symbol that's shown, but I ain't fucking puzzling this out. I ain't got time for that. I'm shit at playing games. This is the City Ruins. Uh-oh, that is not what I wanted.
It's a triangular
Yeah,
hole,
yeah.
like a keyhole.
Oh no. I'm assuming the top symbol is the symbol that you're talking to. Actually, I don't know how these symbols work. And is the bottom symbol the one that you are listening to? It probably makes sense like that or something. There's probably rhyme or reason to this. I mean, there should be. It's a puzzle, right? It's a shame this is slow as feck. There we are. Slowly but surely. Right. City Ruins. I think that's the one that we need for that. Thank God for I think I said this to Cookso. If I played this game, if I was playing this offline and not streaming it, I might have tried to figure out these puzzles and not just use a guide. But when I'm streaming this, I am not spending 5 hours trying to figure out one shitty puzzle. It does beg the question, why do I play these games? And what I usually say to Cookso is, I play it for the story.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Uh-oh. What the fuck? It's not finicky at all. Lara Katari saying, who gave you this game? Enro? I've punished myself with this game. I was looking up. I found some site that was talking about top visual novels or top adventure games or something, and this game was in that list. And I was like, oh, I've not heard of this game. I'll give this a go. Famous last words. Why do I need to? I don't even understand. Even with the guide, I don't understand why I have to do this way. Well, apparently that's what I'm supposed to do. Let's see if this works. Yes, I'm basically a masochist. I fucking keep choosing the worst games. When you manage to do this, return to the large trees and talk to the statue. The large tree? I've done the... Right. Run, April, run! Getting the exercise in. Getting our steps in. Right. To the jungle. Go into the jungle. Now, can I talk to this thing? Do I remember terminal illness? No.
Hello, I'm Woody. They call me the stupid one, 'cause I'm kinda slow, so don't let me keep you busy.
I remember in
I was
Everst.
born with a big brain, so I can't move as fast as my two brothers. I can only do useless stuff like calculations and design.
Ooh.
I play a few instruments, and I'm writing a book on the flora and fauna of Elias.
Oh. That's good. Why did you just ignore that? The ear. That was interesting. This guy seems interesting. Did that work? Well, I think this is working. Well, we've woken up the whole island.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
We'll be there.
Wait, what? Damn it, I can't fucking... We woke him up.
He's a stick man. Hello, Quamon? It's your wake-up call, sir.
How long Quamon be asleep?
About a month. I usually have such a voice for it.
What be the use? Quamon be an outcast. No one like him.
Alright, so... Valari Qatar says no. The hentai sim with a hacking puzzle with a terminal, a segment where you struggled so much. Oh, so you mean an Eve Burst error? Where we were... Oh my god. Oh my god. Even with the fucking walkthrough, I was like, what the fuck? You had to switch between... So you were playing two roles. One was the guy... And one was it's not Mayako, was it? Nina. And I can't remember the guy's name. I think it started with a K. And you had to switch between them, and at that specific spot with the terminal, you had to switch between them a lot. And I do not know for the life of me how you're supposed to figure that out without a guide. Fuck that.
Could you please please stop snoring?
Quamon be snoring? No one ever tell Quamon he be snoring. But then Quamon always be sleeping by his lonesome. No woman like Quamon.
Oh man, I get you.
Don't say that about yourself, Mom, and I'm sure that,
Don't.
you know, it's kind of uncomfortable to be discussing this in a public like this.
Yeah, also, you've not seen him. He might be hideous.
Yes, everyone be hearing about Quamon now.
Everyone gonna hear about Quamon problems. No woman like me. Mr. No Prince says, here to listen while cooking this munchkin some lunch before his nap time. No problem, mate. Hopefully you enjoy the chat and me attempting to play this game.
Do you want to talk about your problems? Face to face?
What be the point?
I'm a good listener, and I'd like to be your friend. That'd be
Don't say that. Man's desperate.
Quamon not sure if he want friend now.
Ah.
Please let me be your friend.
Ooh. Let me be a friend.
Why?
I don't know. I need to make friends.
Because I'm lonely too.
Oh, what?
I don't really know anybody on this island, and I need some help.
Well, Quamon be wanting to help, but... Okay. Quamon be your friend and talk to you. My secret place be in the ruins of the old temple by the wells. Follow the stream up from the rock beach and go right where it branches.
Thanks, Coleman. I'll be there as soon as I can.
I don't know if you should be, as a woman, going up there to chat with him, try and be friends with him when you was complaining about not being able to get a woman. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to go anywhere, or if this is going to get really awkward really fast. Either way, we've stopped the rumbling. Mr. No Prince is saying the game is giving off flashback and another world vibes. I do not know those two. Right, so blah blah blah. So we have to go talk to him, right? Where is he? Right. Hello, Quamon. You are big, holy shit. The fuck? Where's she going? Well, there's a giant well.
Whoa, you are big. You're just about the biggest person I've ever met.
Quamon be a freak. No one be liking him.
Aw, man.
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant... April, you know just what to say, don't you? I'm sorry. I like tall guys.
Oh,
Really,
dude.
I do.
Come on, April.
You be the only one then. Because no one else want anything to do with Quamon.
Wait, where's he going? Where's Quamon going? Oh, fuck. You are big. Fucking hell. Mr. No Prince said, to be fair, there is a loneliness epidemic happening, so walking up to someone like that isn't outside of the norm for women. Really? His voice reminds me of Tarzan. Yeah, he's got a great voice. Walking up to someone like that isn't outside the norm for women. People walk up to people and women walk up to people and chat to them. Never happens to me. Unless it's an old woman who's just like really social.
How did you come to be on this island?
That be a long story. Do you want Quamon to be telling you?
Sure.
Sure, I have time. Tell me the story.
Many long moons ago, Quamon be happy. He be working at the circuit in Coruscant,
The circus.
where he be big attraction.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Strongman.
Quamon be the world's
Yep.
strongest man. He be popular. People come to see him from all the Northlands. Some even from east of the Bay of Fire.
Cool.
But then there be an accident. and the Circa tell Quamon to leave, that he be dangerous, and that no one be paying to see him anymore.
Right, what was this accident?
What kind of accident?
Quamon's most popular feat be the breaking of large rocks with his fist.
Ooh,
Everyone would applaud when the rock be breaking.
right.
Then one day, the Caliph be at the Circa to see the performers. He be saying, Quamon, I hear of him breaking a large rock with his fist. This I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
But my performance be over that day, and there be no rock to break. So the Circa ringmaster Oberon, he be saying, let's get a rock in here, any big rock at all.
Right.
So they bring in this rock that Quamon never be crushing before. Quamon not be sure if it is a good idea, because rock can be dangerous when it breaks.
True.
But Oberon be saying, this you must do. The Caliph wants to see we do not disappoint the Caliph of Coruscant, or we lose our heads.
I mean, that's also probably
So
true.
Quamon break the rock, and when it breaks,
Did it shatter?
What happened?
It shattered and hit someone.
there be large pieces of rock flying everywhere, and one piece be hitting the Caliph and one his son.
Oh,
The Caliph be not seriously hurt, but his son be unconscious
oh,
and bleeding from the head.
oh.
They say to Quamon, run, get away from the Circa and Coruscant, or the Caliph will have his head. So Quamon run, and he get passage on ship leaving that night. When the ship passed this island, Quamon be jumping into sea and swimming ashore. And now he be here.
That's sad. That sucks. Valeri Kantari is saying, well, remember we talked about princesses earlier? I made a comment on your Slay the Princess post that the only blood of the princess that should spill is her. Did you? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I think I might have seen that. Oh dear. Mr. No Princess, this guy's voice actor sounds black. Yeah, he does. He's got a great voice. Got a very deep, booming voice, which I suppose it matches the character. I like it. He sounds cool.
What
Yes.
happened between you and the Orlawal?
Oh, Quamon be so clumsy, so dangerous. He should not be among people. He be only hurting them.
Oh man.
The Orlawal be kind, letting Quamon live and fish in their village. But then Quamon be stepping over young Orlawal, almost breaking his shell.
But these are the crab people with the shells.
Orlawal tell Quamon to leave village, to not come back because he may kill an Orlawal. They tell him to go as far away as possible. Quamon be sad because he liked the Orlawal, and because Quamon be having the best fishing place in all of Elias. He lose his friends and his food.
What do you eat now?
Quamon fish in these wells here, but the fish that live down there be small and not very tasty.
Damn the small fish. Right, I've got a feeling that this is the guy. This guy we're gonna ask to help us with the crab person who is stuck in his shell. I'm assuming this guy is Quamon's going to be able to break the shell for us. Botfly says, "Hey, want to do a flip? Now you can for 99 payments of 99.99 pounds." Let's see.
Would you like to move back to the Orlawal village?
Oh yes, Quamon be wishing that more than anything in the world.
I like Quamon now.
I saw an Orlawal down by the beach, just outside the village. It seemed to be in pain, but I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Perhaps if you come along, you can help him out and get back in favor with the Orlawal people.
Yes, perhaps Quamon can help, even if the Orlawal do not want him back.
You'll do him a favor even if they
Here
don't
is
want him
the,
back.
Orlawal? Can you help it?
Perhaps Quamon can help. Poor Orlawal. He'd be crying for help.
Sounds half like a cat.
Quamon see what be wrong. The Allawal not shed its shell when time come, and now it be stuck in the shell.
Ouch.
Why didn't the other Orlawal come to its assistance?
Question.
Their claws be no good for this work. They be helpless. But Quamon help. Quamon be good with his hands. Quamon be happy. Quamon accept your graceful thanks, sir. Thank you. You be making Quamon very happy. Quamon accept your offer and be grateful to the Allawal people. Thank you very much.
So they click to communicate. I think he helped.
What? What did he say? Why did you thank him?
Allawal be inviting Quamon to stay on the cliff above the village, where he can fish again. Quamon be very, very happy
It
now.
worked, guys.
You understand what it's saying?
Allawal language be easy to understand. It be just click and clack and clock.
What?
I'm so happy for you, Quamon. Go on. Don't let me hold you back.
He's now got his own fishing spot. Talk to Clawman. Da-da-da-da. Wait.
Hey, Quamon, how's the fish biting?
With its teeth, but not today.
Why's that?
Quamon be not certain. The fish always bite before, but then Quamon be having lure. Now no lure, just bait.
What do you need to make a lure?
Quamon can make lure with just anything, as long as it be colorful and not get heavy in water.
You're a real DIY guy, don't you know?
Always be something wrong with Quamon.
Not wrong.
That was actually a compliment.
Oh,
Can I borrow your fishing rod?
Quamon must catch fish first, so he can eat. After Quamon catch fish, April can borrow fishing rod.
I see. I mean, that makes perfect sense.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
Mr. No Princess, his voice sounds very familiar. Mmm. What the fuck is this? April was voiced by Regina Lund. Go away. The guy's name is Father Raoul and Manlig Geest. What the fuck is this? The guy's name is Eindrid Eidsvold. What the fuck? Wait, no, there's two guys that do Quamon's voice. Why have they got two names? Benjamin Egner. I don't know this guy. Anyway, let's continue. Right, apparently, according to the guide, I need to give him something colorful, so the candy wrapper is colorful. Does that work?
Could this wrapper work as a lure?
Yes. Yes, with some work. It'd be perfect for a lure. Now Quamon can make one, and hopefully catch many fish.
Right, did he?
Hello, Quamon.
Hello, April.
Are you happy now, Quamon?
Quamon be happy. He be wanting fish to bite. But if they do not, Quamon still be happy.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
Right, wait, okay, apparently we have to leave him be for now to fish. Right, and we have to go and go to the what? This is a long ass chapter. We have to go back to the giant tree. Apparently we can climb this tree. I don't know we could climb this tree. Damn. Ooh, what is all this stuff? Wooden crossbow.
It's a big wooden crossbow, I guess. I wonder who built it and what it's for. It's a wooden crossbow.
What else is there?
If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation village.
What's it? Ugh, I don't know what. Oh, I feel so warm today. I'm cold. Right, Mr. No Prince is saying, okay, he was in GTA 4 and FBI. That's where I've heard him in. Frank Riviera. Oh. Riviera. Is it him? He was also in the OG Ghostbusters. What? I don't think it's... Wait a minute. Oh shit, why is there there's three... Right, in this cast list in IMDb, they have 3 people who have are listed as like voicing Aquaman. Oh, these must be in different languages, you bastard. Right, Frank Rivers. Did I say Riviera? Frank G. Rivers. I don't know why I read what you wrote as Riviera. What the hell? Apparently he was in the Daredevil TV series. Grand Theft Auto 4. Bloody hell. FBI. Damn. What? Yeah, what a good fucking... Yeah. Wait, does his face look familiar? See his face. I may have seen him in something myself. I've not watched... Not even seen the Daredevil TV. Oh well, the stuff you find out, eh? What the hell am I doing here?
It's a wooden crossbow.
Yeah, it is. We've looked at the...
If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation village.
Are we going to crossbow ourselves over onto that path? Is that what we have to do? Because that's fucking insane. But also, kind of cool. Right, anyway, let's go back down, I suppose. And talk to the dudes.
Who built that big crossbow in the tree?
I did. Well, I thought of it. And these 2 nincompoops gave a helping twig on the, manual side.
So they built it, and you supervised.
Yep, but it's not done. There are still a few pieces missing before we can blast off for Luna.
Did you say blast off for Luna?
That's what I said, Luna.
As in the moon?
The same.
You intend to go to the moon using that... thing?
Lunar cannon. And yes, that's the plan.
Nice.
You guys are loonies!
Yep.
If by loonies you mean visionaries, then yes, we are.
How come you're not working on your lunar cannon now?
Because of that infernal noise is why.
But the noise is over.
But Kwame has moved back to the Orlowal village. He's not going to disturb you again, trust me.
Exactly.
Really? How the heck did that happen? Nah, I don't care.
Yeah, don't think about it.
The important thing is we can work again. Thanks, lady.
Where the hell are they going? Oh my god. Mr. No Prince says almost all his movie roles are of background people or people without names. That's a shame. That sucks. At least with his voice, I would have thought he could have done much more prominent roles. With a voice like that, he could have done God of War, Kratos. I know the guy. So the guy who voices Kratos in the God of War, I find it kind of crazy that I knew him from the Stargate SG-1 series as Teal'c, and I loved his character. I loved Teal'c. I think he was also like a producer or something on the show. Like he had another role besides acting in it, and I remember like he plays such a somber, kind of straight-laced, stoic character as Teal'c, who sometimes makes jokes, but like very stoic. And then I remember seeing a behind the scenes episode or something, or they're talking about something behind the scenes SG1 Stargate SG-1 series, and he was like sitting there and with a big smile and joking about it. It was so weird because I was so used to seeing him in character. So to all these years later to hear of him being the voice actor for Kratos, like with a friend I'd played the first God of War. I didn't realize he was the voice actor. I never looked into it, but it's kind of cool. Like he seems like a cool guy. I don't really know him that well. Mr. Nopris, also I noticed that the stream is 144p. I don't know if that's just you. It seems alright for me. My stream rate is 2.6. Yeah, so I think it's around the normal bit rate. So Princess, yeah, so how talented he is an actor. Yeah, I love that guy. Like I've only known him from Stargate SG-1 and the voice acting for Kratos, but he seems like when you see him like just normally when he's like chatting and he seems like a really cool guy. That's all I can say. Botfly says I just sharted. Oh dear. Dear oh dear, Botfly. Maybe get yourself a change of pants. What? Talk to me.
I'd be happy to talk to you later, but I got some fine-tuning to do before I'm done.
How's it going?
Almost there. Oh, one tiny little problem, though.
And that is?
We don't have a bowstring for our, propulsion drive mechanism, Wick. What he said, yeah, we need a bowstring. Something strong and flexible and sinewy.
Like what?
I don't know, lady. I'm no engineer. I'm just a supervisor. String made from animal guts would be perfect.
Yeah, but look at us. Do we look like the kind of stickmen who'd make good hunters? Do you see me going after a gate beast carrying what? A cone? A dry leaf sharpened to a razor edge?
I guess not. Right, so they need help.
How's it going?
Nah, we're missing a bowstring. Can't finish the job without it. String made from animal guts would be perfect.
Right, okay. Botfly is saying, I sure do love PS1 animation. What are you talking about this game? Run, April, run! Let us, this is like the Crystal Maze. Dun, 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 dun. Run to the next area! Quickly, Blau, quickly! Larkitai says, remember we talked about Western Artifact? Yes, Bel Crano would be a big example. The guy who rejected Hestia for seeing her like a sister. Bel Crano... Hestia, this all sounds familiar. Hestia, what's that from? Bel... Sounds so familiar. Oh, you mean the dungeon... What's it called? Picking up girls in a... Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? That's it. Yeah, that guy was hilarious. The Dan Machi, he rejected the best girl. Wait, what the fuck's going on here? Let's take this. We're taking your fish bones. Oh, he's eating the fish bones. We're taking the fishing rod, I suppose.
I don't figure I'll be needing the rod anytime soon, but I'll borrow the line.
Alright, take the line. Danmachi for short. Ah, okay. Talk to Quaman. Quaman?
Did my lure work okay?
It be working very good. Quaman catch a large, tasty fish very quickly. April be wanting a taste?
Have you not eaten it all?
No. No offense. I'm just not too fond of seafood.
Ah, yeah.
This not be seafood. It be human food.
He does have a point.
What's Quamman gonna be doing now?
Quaman be sitting here until the sun sets. Then he be going to sleep.
That's a good life, just don't fall
And
backwards.
tomorrow?
Quaman be deciding that when he wakes up in the morning.
Aha, take each day
Man,
as it comes.
you got relaxing down to a fine art.
I know, right?
Quaman not be knowing anything about fine art. He be a Philistine.
God damn.
I'll see you later, Quamman.
So will I. Goodbye.
Ah, Quaman. Let us head to the jungle. Butterfly says, just like me, Alarkatai says he's aware of her love when he got close eyes. Once then he got anxious, imagining of a wrathful Hetty calling him an adulterer. Mr. No Prince says that one belly dancer prostitute girl was also dope. Top tier sassy waifu that could kill you if you cheat. Wait, this sounds familiar. Who's the belly dancer prostitute girl? God, I've not watched that in ages. Where the hell am I going now? Alright, to the large tree. Let's talk to the stick man. Guys, I've got, what have I got? What do I need that for? I'm probably going to need the fishbone for something.
Can you use this as bowstring for your, lunar cannon?
Let me see that. Oh yeah, that gonna work good.
Which one? Okay.
All right, listen up. I got us what we need. And now we finish this damn cannon. Go to work, people. Give us a few minutes, lady, and we'll be all done.
It worked.
Of course it worked, you wood-brained fool. I built it.
No, you didn't. Right. Apparently, this can be combined with... What the fuck? Why can't I have to talk to them?
According to Wick, it's a lunar cannon. Apparently, it's powerful enough to send a stick man to the moon. Oh, sure, in a Jules Verne novel, perhaps.
Maybe I need to talk to them first.
Are you done?
Yes, ma'am. The lunar cannon is now ready to be tested.
Well,
Well, what?
are you gonna do it?
Do what?
Test it.
Test the cannon.
Me? And get myself killed? I think not. But go ahead, be my guest.
I don't think I'll fit in there.
That ain't my problem.
You are a fucking arse.
I'll just place the hook along the bowstring, like so,
Yeah.
and let the rope trail behind it. Okay, we're ready to fire.
Where's the stick to? Pull the lever. Oh, I've just realised. Are you gonna fucking thingy that rope? Damn, April. Got that upper body arm strength. Damn, that was awesome. The hell was this?
There's a slight updraft here.
Yes.
The wind is channeled through that chasm down there and blown out and up here.
Here's the wind potion. Oh my god. Thank god for the guide. Right, I'm supposed to apparently... Wind potion? Good thing we have all these potions for shit. That'll stop the wind, I guess?
That's the last of it, unfortunately.
Ah, fuck. Wait, who's this? Oh wait, we made it more windy. And now I'm gonna make myself light as a leaf. I don't know why I have to take this as well, but whatever.
Oh, God, I think I'm gonna throw up. That was so not appetizing. Weirdest thing, though. I do feel lighter. Like I lost 90 pounds. I can't even imagine what people would pay for this stuff back home.
Yeah, but it's temporary, mate.
Ah!
Awesome.
Human, you flew across the chasm. You don't have wings, but still, you fly like the elation.
Magic.
Believe me, I'm as shocked as you are.
Are you the Windbringer?
What?
What's the Windbringer?
It's a prophecy amongst my people.
Of course, there's no escaping the prophecies.
It's said that someone not of the elation shall come among us to float on the wind like an elation, to learn our stories, to bring the wind back to us, and to bring us into a new and happier age.
A lot of requirements.
Is that all? You know, I'm starting to forget how simple my life used to be. Family, friends, grades, boys. No prophecies. Nobody looking to me for salvation.
I don't understand, Windbringer. You should speak with our teller up in the city. She'll be wanting to see you, I'm sure. We've waited for the Windbringer for a very long time.
What? 2 days?
Tell her? Thanks.
No, Windbringer. Thank you.
Alright. Let's go and see the Elations. This dude.
Hello.
Good day, stranger. What would you hear among the elation?
Is it like
I
just
need
two
to
people
speak
here?
with the teller.
The teller? Go down into the city and you will see the castle. The teller, she keeps to the tower. She's old and her eyes don't take well to the sun.
Dear. Wait, we have to go down into the city. What the fuck? What the hell?
Nature's reclaiming lost ground. The contrast between wilderness and civilization is such a striking image. I almost wish I had my canvas and paints with me now.
Ah, yes, I forget you're an artist. To the castle, I guess? Let's talk to the Elation child. Hello, child.
Hi there. What you doing?
Playing?
Yeah, what are you playing?
Nothing. My daddy's in the castle watch. He's allowed to sharpen his claws.
Really? My daddy owns a farm.
Yeah? Do you have animals there?
Sure. He has some cows and some horses and...
What's cows and horses?
Good question.
Well, cows are big, brown, fat animals with 4 legs and white spots. And they go moo a lot.
Meh.
And horses?
Horses are fun to be around. They run really fast and they can jump over tall fences and they look beautiful and graceful. But the best thing about horses is that you can ride them.
I can run fast, too. But I can't fly yet. My wings aren't fully formed. When I grow up, I'll fly far away and see everything. I'll go see our horses.
Oh, that's nice.
That would be nice. My name's April. What's yours?
Saina, will you be my friend, April?
Of course, Saina, as long as you promise to be my friend.
I promise.
Do you know where the teller lives?
Over there in the castle tower. My daddy's watching the entrance so that only nice people can get in.
Do you think he'll let me in?
I don't know if you're nice, but you have to ask my daddy.
Where are the other children in your village?
Oh, they're in school now.
Wait, why are you not in school?
And why aren't you in school?
Because I'm ahead of everyone else. I'm really smart, you know. I'm the only youngling to have learned the first tale this soon. So some days, I get to do what I want.
Dude, that's a sweet gig.
It's a little boring, though. I wish I was in school. At least there I could sing and play and jump around with all the other children.
Wait, if you want to, can't you still go anyway? Yeah.
Why don't you go to school anyway?
Because they say I would just distract the other children who are still learning their first tales. It's not fair. I mean, I get to play by myself and everything, but that's not fun all day.
Yep.
And my mommy's working on her pottery at home, and she doesn't want me disturbing her because she might make a mistake.
What?
But the day after tomorrow, I get to go back to school, because then we're going to learn some more flying lessons. They're always a lot of fun, and I'm getting pretty good at that too.
Cool.
I bet. I wish I had wings like you do.
I wish I could fly. I don't want wings
Yes,
for it.
they're very good to have when you fly.
Have fun, Saina.
Yeah,
Are you
wings
leaving?
aren't great for when you're running on the ground,
Yes,
though.
I'm sorry, but there are some things I have to do.
I've got things to
Grown-ups
do,
are always too busy.
planets to save. You carry on being a child and hopefully enjoying your childhood. Supposed to be a young woman somewhere. Castle Watch. Mountain Path. Oh, hello. Young Alatian woman.
Be careful, don't come too close. I'm almost done with this pot.
Oh, it's her mum.
Sorry.
Are you here to buy pottery? I didn't think traders were allowed up here.
No, I came to speak with your teller.
Why is no one surprised that a human is
Really?
here?
I didn't know the teller spoke with anyone from the outside. You must be a very special girl.
Supposedly. My name's April, by the way.
Nima is my name. Nima of Ta'ama. The only Elation village on Alace.
What? Yeah, why is no one surprised that a human is in this village? I thought no person besides the Elatians had visited this village for a long time
I like your pottery.
because of the broken bridge.
It's our craft. That and storytelling. But storytelling can't buy merchandise or food.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who live by telling stories, although I guess that's kind of different.
Well, like
They
making
are
games?
lucky then. Not that I don't enjoy making pottery. It's good to feel the wet clay between my claws, to shape it into whatever I wish.
Shape the clay.
It's almost like creating a new life. I think. I don't have a husband yet, so I haven't tried. Have you? Do you have a husband and children?
Neither, thank God. I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Wait, so this is
I
not
was
the mum?
18 turnings this spring. I'm ready for a husband, but I've yet to court anyone who could make me soar on the winds. I think the men of Ta'ama are dull and timid.
Oh,
What about the guard on the road below the village? He's our age, isn't he?
Isom? He's quite pretty, and his wings are big, but I don't think he likes me. He never looks at me or talks to me.
That doesn't mean anything. He could just be shy.
That, I guess.
Maybe you could talk to him, find out who he likes, but don't say I sent you.
Oh, do we have to go talk to him now?
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you, April.
Thank you, Nima.
You're welcome, April.
Right, let's talk to this dude. Oh, yo, dude, let me in.
Halt! Who would visit the teller?
Me. My name
My name's April.
is April.
And what would you with the teller, human?
I'm not sure, but I need to speak with somebody in charge.
The teller is our teacher and our mother. But she will not speak with
See you later,
foreigners
Mr.
who
No
walk
Prince.
into our city. And how, pray tell, did you get here? The road is closed and guarded.
It's got to be my female charm.
It will not work on me, human. Please, leave our village and return to your ship.
Mr. Person, heading off, gonna read nephew a story and put him down for a nap. Enjoy, mate. Wait, why did he just tell us fuck off? What the hell?
Halt! Who would visit the teller?
Me.
I'm the Windbringer.
The Windbringer? You are not the Windbringer. Are you?
How else would I have been able to get up here? I am the Windbringer.
If so, you must prove that you are of the Elation. There are 4 tales from the 4 corners of the world that you must know by heart. They are the tale of winds, the tale of stars, the tale of sea, and the tale of homecoming.
Okay.
I will ask you 1 question from each tale, and you must answer each correctly, or you cannot be the Windbringer. Are you ready?
No.
No, give me some time to prepare.
Then return when you are ready, and I will test your knowledge of the 4 tales.
Guys, I need to know some tales. Can you teach me some tales?
Hi, Mima.
Hi, April.
Hello.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
I had to learn the tale of homecoming. It took a long time, but I think I got it now. I'm better with pottery than I am with the tales, unfortunately. Do you want to hear it?
Please.
Very well. This is the tale of homecoming, my tale, and I shall tell it in my own words as told to me by my teacher, in her words, and by her teacher in turn.
Okay.
Moran was a handsome young Elation man with strong wings and a hardy beak. He lived below the white cliffs, where the water was salty and the fish plentiful. Moran was betrothed to Inara, the loveliest girl there ever was. She was fair and slender and tall, and her eyes were the clearest shade of blue. But Moran was hesitant to enter into union with Inara, to become her husband and to give her children. He would always come up with a new excuse for why they had to wait a little while longer. Now, Inara was skilled at pottery, but even more so with stories, and the teller of the village had many times asked Inara to be her apprentice, to learn all the tales, so that someday she could take over as the teller. But Inara refused, knowing that if she did accept the teller's offer, she would never be able to marry Moran, because a teller cannot have a husband nor children of her own. Her refusal to become the teller's apprentice was unheard of, because who could refuse such an honor? But to Inara, love was more important. Her love for Moran was beyond honor, beyond reason. But despite Inara's love, Moran was still hesitant. And then one day he told Inara, "I am traveling on a pilgrimage to the far shores. I will be gone for some time, and while I am traveling, and in accordance with our traditions, I will be freed from our betrothal. Not until I come back will the bond between us be renewed."
What?
It was not unusual for a young Elation man at that time to go on a pilgrimage, and the bond between the betrothed would often be cut while he was away, to be formed again upon his
What?
return. But Inara was heartbroken, because she had thought that Moran would soon want to marry her.
Yeah, this dude got commitment
When
issues.
Moran saw her tears, he said to her, "Do not weep. When I come back, I promise I will marry you.
What's up with this Moran dude?
Just wait for me, and stay with your pots, to make the time pass quickly." And then Moran left on his pilgrimage to the far shores. Many years went by, and Moran had exciting adventures on the far shores. But by and by, he began to long for home, and for Inara. And now he had finally realized that he loved her,
Just took him a
and that
couple of
he
years.
wanted to marry her.
What the fuck?
But when he returned, he could not find Inara amongst the pot makers. He went to visit her family, and they told him that, after waiting for many years, Inara accepted the teller's offer of apprenticeship.
Burn.
And that when the teller left on the last wind during the previous winter, Inara herself became the new teller. Angry, Moran made his way to the teller's nest, and when he saw Inara, he said to her, "You promised me you would wait." But Inara did not say a single word in answer. She just turned around and lifted something wrapped in leaves from the cot behind her and gave it to Moran. Moran unwrapped the package, and inside he found an old pot, cracked and broken in two. "What is this pot?" he asked. "And why did you not wait for me like I asked you to?" and finally Inara spoke, and she said to Moran, "I made this pot for you, my dear Moran, when you left, because I wanted it to be my marriage gift to you. But when many, many years passed, I finally realized that you did not love me the way I loved you, and to live hoping otherwise would be death." "But I want to marry you," cried Moran. "I came back." But Inara just nodded at the broken pot in Moran's hands and said, "Like an old pot that is left without care, a heart may break in two, and a broken heart can never be mended."
Yeah.
And so Inara turned away, never to speak with Moran again, and Moran's heart, like the pot that was left untended, broke in two, because absence makes a heart brittle. This was the tale of homecoming, my tale, and I told it in my own words as told to me by my teacher, and as I will tell it to my student when the time comes.
Bye, Nima.
Wait, that's
Goodbye,
it?
April.
You just hear the story and say bye. Whoa, what a story. That dude's an asshole. He's like, oh, I want to go and have fun. I don't want to commit. I'm going to go on adventures. And he took fucking years? What a dickhead. Oh, he deserved. Poor Inara.
Hi, Saina.
Hi, April.
Tell me a
Do you
story.
know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Yes, my mommy taught me the tale of the stars. It's a really pretty story. You want me to tell it?
Yeah.
Please, Saina, I would like that very much.
Okay. This is my tale, the tale of stars, and I tell it to you in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher, in her words. In the small village of Jinjay near the rumbling hills of Onion, there lived a girl called Mona. She was a curious girl, and she would always get in the way of grown elation. Go play somewhere else, they would say to Mona, but she didn't want to play with the other children. She wanted to be where the grown-ups were, to see what they were doing, and learn from them. But one day, after getting many complaints from the pottery makers and guardsmen and traders and soldiers in the village, Mona's mother told her that she wasn't to interfere with the grown-ups anymore, and that instead she could go play with the other children, or sit still and draw or work with clay. But Mona was always curious, and now, since she wasn't to be among the grown elation anymore, she decided to go exploring the forest that lay just outside of the village of Jinjay. She had many times been forbidden to enter the forest because it could be a dangerous place, but Mona was very curious. Of course she wasn't planning on going far into the forest, but then her eye caught sight of a white flufftail hopping through the tall grass, and Mona, curious as ever, gave chase. The flufftail ran away into the forest, and Mona followed, blind to where she was going and interested only in catching the white flufftail so that she could keep it as a pet. But then, after a good while, the flufftail disappeared into a hole in the ground, leaving Mona alone in a small clearing, somewhere deep inside the forest. She was exhausted after running after the flufftail for so long, and as she looked around the clearing at the unfamiliar trees and flowers, she realized that she hadn't been paying attention to where she was going. Not for the first time, her curiosity had gotten the better of her, but this time it was serious. Mona was too young to fly, and she had very little sense of direction, and chasing the white flufftail had made her dizzy and tired. It was getting darker, and Mona was all alone in the deep, dangerous forest, too sleepy and too scared to be able to go anywhere. Mona curled up with her wings wrapped around her under the leaves of a tree and began crying. Soon it got really dark, and somewhere, not far away, wolves started howling at the moon. Mona was so scared she was petrified, but after a while her exhaustion got the better of her, and she fell asleep. She woke up when she heard a voice calling her from somewhere far above. Looking up at the starry sky, Mona saw a vision of the spirits of 5 tellers gazing down at her. "You have let your curiosity lead you astray," said one. "You are lost, and you deserve to be lost," said another. "Poor little girl," said a third. "We will help you home," said a fourth. But remember this, said the fifth spirit. We will lead you back to your village and to your mother only if you promise us one thing. I promise, said Mona. Whatever it is, I promise I will do it. Very well, said the first spirit. You will make the story of this night into your own tale, and you will call it the Tale of Stars. It will be a tale to warn the curious to be careful, continued the third spirit, and to not let their curiosity get the better of them. And, said the second spirit, to remind the elation that the spirits of their tellers watch out for them when they most need it. And so the spirits of the 5 tellers guided Mona through the forest, and by dawn she was home. And Mona did tell her tale, the Tale of Stars, to everyone in the village, so that everyone would remember that the curious must be cautious, and that the spirits of the tellers are always watching. This was my tale, the Tale of Stars, and I told it in my own words as my teacher did to me.
That was a beautiful tale, Saina.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Saina.
You're leaving again? I wish you could stay.
Me too, Saina, believe me.
Damn, man, those are long stories to remember. Assuming the other 2 people that we've met have stories. Let's go to the guy at the entrance.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Mine is the tale of winds, Windbringer. Do you wish to hear it?
Yes.
Very much.
Then I shall tell it. This is the tale of winds, my tale, and I pledge to tell it in my own words, as told in turn by my teacher. In the village of Karan, in the mountains of tall winds, there lived a young Elation woman named Iwana. Iwana had one desire above all others, to soar higher and farther than anyone else. And even though her wings were no broader, nor her body sleeker than anyone else's, she pursued this foolish desire without rest. And as time passed, she did soar higher, and she did fly farther than the other young Elation in her village, and her name became known far and wide amongst the tribes of the mountains of tall winds. But still, Iwana was not happy. She was not happy because, in her vanity, even though she was a better flyer than almost everyone else, and to her eyes, she was still not good enough. She wanted to be so much better than anyone else that she would be remembered for all time as the best flyer amongst all the Elation. And so one day, Iwana decided to climb to the top of Mount Bakta'ana, the Tower of Light, and to soar from those giddy heights to the ends of the world. Her friends and her family pleaded with her not to, because every Elation knew that to soar from such heights was dangerous, that at such heights the air was thin and the winds treacherous. But Iwana would not listen, and on a cold and clear morning she climbed up the Tower of Light to the rock and the ice at the very top. From there she could see to the ends of the world. And it brought tears to her eyes to know that now, finally, she would be greater and better than any Elation before her. And so Iwana spread her wings and leaped off the mountain. Those who watched her from far below said that for a split moment Iwana soared, and she soared higher and farther than any Elation before or since. But then the treacherous winds caught a hold of her, and the thin air made her plummet towards the ground, and to fall to her death amongst the rocks at the base of the mountain. In her vanity, Iwana could not see beyond her desire to be the very best. And vanity always stands to fall. That was the tale of winds, my tale, and I told it in my own words, as told to me in turn by my teacher.
So, Isam, That's your name, isn't it?
Yes, Isam of Tamar.
A good-looking guy like you must get a lot of attention from the girls, right?
Are you asking me for courtship?
Me? No. Wings don't do anything for me. No, I was just thinking, maybe you had your eye out for somebody special?
I'm without a mate. The women of Tamar are cold and unfriendly, and whenever I try to talk to one of them, she ignores me.
Huh. Even Nima?
Nima? No, she's too pretty for me. She won't appreciate my attention.
This is like high school. Trust me, Isam. You go talk to her one of these days, and I'm sure you'll find you have a lot in common. Just be yourself, okay?
You think so? Perhaps you are right. I will do as you say, Windbringer. Thank you.
Thanks for your help. Do you know one of the 4 tales of Winds, Stars, Sea, and Homecoming?
Mine is the tale of sea, human.
Would you mind telling it to me?
I would be happy to do so. This is the tale of sea, told in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher in his words, and to him by his teacher in his words. This was a very, very long time ago, when the Elation were a strong people, and we could spend days riding the hot winds above the seas. We hunted fish then, and we were at war with the Merum, the Wet-tails. Akalis was one of the strongest warriors there was. His claws were sharp and long, his beak pointy, and his teeth strong. Akalis was admired by everyone in his clan, and because of this, he was cocky and arrogant. So one day, the teller of Akalis city asked him to perform a very important and very special duty, to bring a sacred jewel to the teller of an Elation town across the sea. This particular jewel was very important because it signified a union between the 2 towns, and it would benefit the people of both that it was delivered safely and promptly. Akalis grinned and told the teller that he would deliver the jewel both quickly and safely, and that she was not to worry. But the teller did worry, because Akalis was young and too sure of himself. But she wanted to test him and to teach him that sharp claws, a pointy beak, and strong teeth are not all a warrior needs, that a warrior must also be wise and careful. So Akalis set out across the sea on his flight. It was on the 4th day that he spotted something in the water that caught his attention, and forgetting his duty and following his curiosity, Akalis dived towards the water to investigate. When he came closer, he saw that there were Merum in the water, foolishly hunting close to the surface, and Akalis saw an opportunity to again prove his might as a great warrior to his people, and to capture the fins of a few Wet-tails. But this time, Akalis' arrogance got the better of him, because the Merum had set a trap. As he dived towards the Merum with his claws, a spear shot up from the water to hit him. Akalis struck the water and dropped the jewel he was carrying, and it was all he could do not to drown. Akalis was bleeding, and the Merum were grabbing onto his wings and his legs, but he fought bravely, and finally he managed to escape. But even though he now lived, he was dead inside, because the shame of losing the sacred jewel would always be with him. Akalis could not return to his village, because he had neglected his duty to his teller and to his people, and so he went away to a small island where he could be alone. To himself and his people, Acalus now became the Lost One. He who had been on a sacred mission, but had failed in his arrogance. A year passed, and one day Acalus met with human traders from a ship that came close to his island. From the traders, Acalus heard speak of a hideous creature that lived in the sea, the Octowoe. The Octowoe was said to have a third eye, like a jewel, and that this eye pulled hapless sailors into its deadly eight-armed grasp. Acalus knew immediately that the Octowoe's third eye had to be the jewel that he lost in the sea a year ago, and he now saw the opportunity to redeem himself. But Elation were not used to water, and the thought of submerging himself in the cold, harsh ocean chilled Acalus to his heart. But he was the Lost One, and if in his death he could at the very least redeem himself, to his own heart then it would be worth it. So Acalus fashioned himself a spear, because in the water his claws and his beak would be too slow, and he flew out to where the Octowoe was last seen. And then Acalus dived into the sea. The dark water closed in on him, and his wings and legs went numb. But still Acalus kept pushing down until he saw the lair of the Octowoe. Spotting Acalus, the Octowoe attacked, and Acalus saw the monster's third eye, his sacred jewel, shining bright in the darkness, and his heart was filled with a sense of duty and courage that he had never felt before. But as he began fighting the eight-armed monster, Acalus realized that if he were to fight like he usually did, he would not stand a chance. He would have to think differently. And so Acalus tricked the Octowoe into following him through a tight chasm where the monster got stuck. And then he swam above it, and using his spear, tipped a rock on top of the Octowoe. Swimming back down again, the Octowoe was flailing helplessly. Now, almost out of air, Acalus took the sacred jewel from the Octowoe's head and swam back up. Finally, Acalus could deliver the sacred jewel to the town across the sea. And upon returning to his village, he went to the teller, bowed his head, and said, "Forgive me, teller, for in my arrogance I thought I could do everything. But I could not, and I became the Lost One because of it." "You were lost," said the teller, "but you are no more. Because now you see the limits of your own strength, and you will know that a warrior must be careful and wise, in addition to being strong and fierce." This was the tale of C, and I told it in my own words, as told to me by my teacher.
Are you ready for the questions now?
Let's do this.
Yes, ask me the questions.
In the Tale of Winds, which mountain did Iwana fall from in her vain attempt to fly higher and further than anyone else?
Mount Baktaana, the Tower of Light.
That is correct. In the Tale of Stars, what did Mona see in the sky that helped her find her way home?
Bit of the five tellers.
The spirits of five tellers.
That is correct. In the Tale of Sea, what creature did the
Octola.
Lost One battle in his quest to recover the sacred jewel?
The Octowoe?
Oh,
That is correct. My final question to you is this. In the Tale of Homecoming, what was given to Moran by his teller when he returned from his pilgrimage?
A pot.
A broken pot, to teach him that absence may break a heart in two.
You have correctly answered all my questions, and so have proven your knowledge of the four tales. You are the Windbringer. The teller would see you presently.
I mean, you could have just done... Well, whatever. What the fuck?
Come closer, human.
Okay.
Closer. I cannot see your face.
Are you blind or something?
Closer still. Come sit here by me.
This feels uncomfortable. Okay, I was sitting on the floor next, okay.
There you are. You see, my eyes are not what they used to be. Ages ago, I could spot a ladybug crawling up a straw of grass from 15 tree lengths up.
Damn.
Now, I have a hard time seeing my supper. But my ears, balance be praised, my ears, they are as good as ever. I could hear you outside, learning the tales my children tell. You are a good listener and a fast learner.
They were interesting stories and your people told them well.
Yeah?
That is what we do. The Elation are the keepers of the tales, and I am their teller, the one who must know all the tales told since the day we came to this world.
How can you do that? How can you remember every story ever told?
The secret is to tell them often and to tell them in your own words, not the words of your ancestors.
Doesn't that mean that the stories change with every generation?
Yeah.
Yes, as all tales must. Change is important. Otherwise the tales will have no meaning to us. They will just be words, and we do not care about the words. We care about what the words tell us.
How long have your people been telling stories?
Since the beginning, human. Since we came to this world a long, long time ago.
You're not from Earth? From Arcadia?
Not according to our tales. We came on a great wind before the divide, when the earth was one and humans had yet to learn of magic and science. But we were a different people then, and the tales we tell from that time are vague and incomplete. Like myths and legends, the younger Elation pay little attention to these tales. Sometimes I worry they will be lost with me, these tales, and I am getting old, very old.
I came to you to find answers to some important questions.
Ask, and I will try my best to answer.
Have you heard of an ancient god or dragon that lives beneath the sea?
Once, long ago, when my people lived in harmony with the Merim, there were stories of an old god worshipped by the Merim who resided deep in the darkest depths of the ocean. According to legend, the old god had once brought the Merim into their realm, into the ocean, and he was now sleeping, resting before the journey back.
Back where?
To a great ocean amongst the stars. When the time came, he would gather the Merim and bring them home with him, back to their world, to their ocean. Strangely enough, we have a similar tale. It is said that the great wind that brought us here will someday return to bring us back to a place where we can soar forever on warm winds.
Like heaven.
In a way, perhaps, but without the need for any of us to die. The great wind will just sweep us up and carry us away. Every evening before I go to sleep, I recite this tale to myself. It is a comforting one.
What do you know about the Draic kin?
The kin are numbered 4, or so our tales tell. 2 in this world, 2 in the other. The mirror world, the white and the blue, the red and the green.
Do you know where they are?
No, the tales never say. The kin are elusive. They keep to themselves. I have never seen one myself, and I doubt any of my kind has. The tales do say that our past and our future are tied to the fate of the kin, but how I would not pretend to know. This is one tale that is yet to be told.
Do you know anything about the Guardian's realm?
This is human business. Would you not know more than I?
Your people are the keepers of the tales. You remember more than humankind has forgotten. Please, I need to hear what you know.
That is very little. The Guardian's realm is home to the Guardian in his tower. No one is permitted within except the Guardian who was, the Guardian who is, and the Guardian who will be. And of course the Dryak kin, who were instrumental in its making.
Have you ever heard of the existence of a hidden entrance to his realm?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have heard tell of such a thing, though I would not know where it is. I gather that one of the kin may be able to tell you.
Thank you. I don't have any more questions.
I am glad I could help you with some answers.
I'm the Windbringer.
I know you are. It's strange to me to hear those words spoken. I did not think they would be in my lifetime. But here you are, standing in front of me as real as the sky is blue.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but what is it that the Windbringer is supposed to do for you?
I did not expect you to walk in here and have all the answers, child. The balance has both blessed you and cursed you, and it has sent you here to do what it wills. The Windbringer is said to be the first sign of the great wind that will take us away from here. For a long time, the Elation have lost the strength they used to have. Our bones have become weak, and our wings fragile. Where we used to be able to soar for days on strong winds, we are now using our legs to walk rather than fly. Why this is, we do not know.
Tan Yen.
You know of the reason for this?
I'm just guessing, but it makes sense. Go on.
They need to use Tanya.
Tales also say that the Windbringer will unite us with our past and end the age-old strife.
I know. You must make peace and be reunited with the Merim. You share a common ancestry.
I have always thought we did. The tales were too similar, the signs clear. But my people, they will have a difficult time understanding why and how this can be.
If you don't, both the Elation and the Merim will die out. When war broke out between your people and you were forced to move up into the mountains, it compromised a precarious symbiosis. A substance called Tan Yen was abundant where the Merim and the Elation lived in close proximity. It brought fish and heat and light to both your people. But now, living up in the mountains, your way of life, your diet, your customs and habits, they've all changed. And that's probably the cause of your brittle bones and fragile wings.
Then we must make peace with the Merim and restore the balance between us, so as to strengthen us both and prepare us for the journey that will surely come soon. When our sitting is over, I will speak to my people, and I will elect one representative from the Elation to meet with the Merim in the place of your choosing to open a dialogue.
I guess it's time for you to talk to your people and for me to make arrangements with the Merim.
Where do you wish for our meeting to take place, Windbringer?
You want me to decide? Well, I know. Send your ambassador down to the ancient caves by the beach. Inside, there are remnants of an old Elation settlement and a Merim city. It's a good place for your two people to meet, don't you think?
Yes. And could you ask if they would bring their half of the stone?
The stone? You have the other half?
We have held onto it for centuries, knowing that someday it would be of use to the Windbringer.
It will, trust me.
Then we must make haste and arrangements. It is an important day, so let us not waste light. Go and wait for my ambassador in the caves.
It's amazing. This place is so beautiful, and the scent of sea and rock and nest. This scent is of home. This was home a long, long time ago, according to the tales. We lived in peace with the Wet-tail, with the Merum back then.
Now you'll be able to live in peace again. And with the Tanyan bringing fish to your doorstep, you'll be able to eat well and restore strength to your bones. Soon you might even be able to soar on the winds for days like you used to do.
I hope you are right, Windbringer. And I hope that the Merum will see the sense in it too. They are coming, are they not?
They said they would. Hush, I hear something.
We are here, Waterstiller, as was promised.
Good. Now, as representatives of your respective peoples, you, the Queen of Amiram City, and you, guard to the Elation Teller, must fulfill the prophecy and join the two parts of the one stone.
We hope that our peoples may be joined again, Elation, and that we may live in peace and prosper.
As do we, Merum. And we pledge to do all we can for this to happen.
Whoa. That is high def. Creepy hands touching.
The stone is now whole, Windbringer. And the Elation and the Merum will once again be as one. You may take it with you.
Thank you. The both of you.
Come now, April, and we will take you to our sleeping god. May his wisdom guide you and lead you down the right path.
Oh, cutscene. Ooh. I would be shitting if I just jumped down into an endless fucking deep hole in the sea. Looks like a freaking jellyfish on the end of her stick. Ooh. Suppose water pressure has no effect on her, even, you know, I know she can, whatever. Anyway, what are we doing?
That's a weird rock. It just doesn't look natural.
Could this be a spaceship?
Feels more like a shell than a rock. I don't think it's a rock. I think it's alive.
Uh-oh.
It's a large shell. I wonder how deep it goes and what it contains.
The fuck is this? Large rock.
It's a large shell. I wonder. It's a large shell. I wonder how deep it goes. It's a large shell. I wonder how deep it goes and what it contains.
Okay, I didn't expect that to happen.
It's some kind of organic sensor. It's soft and spongy.
Ooh, gross.
Hello? Is anybody in there? Spooky. Well, I guess it's an invitation of sorts.
Go. What the fuck?
It's some kind of organic sensor. It's soft and spongy.
Can we not go
It's a
in there?
large shell. I wonder how deep it goes and what it contains.
Wait, did that one just open up?
There's air in here. And it's dry. I swear I'm never taking a bath again.
What the fuck is this?
That doesn't look like a natural protrusion. It's too big and round.
It looks like an eye.
I know you.
Oh. Yep. Uh-oh.
Do not be afraid.
Too late. Shat my pants.
I know what you are.
Uh-oh.
You do?
Yes. Yes. What would you hear? I do not like to be disturbed. I wish to be left alone. I wish to rest until the day of ascension.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I need some answers.
Everyone needs answers. Everyone has questions. I am not the oracle. I cannot answer all your questions.
Might be able to answer some of them though, right?
I don't expect you to answer all of them, but I was hoping for an answer to at least some of them.
I like how meek she is.
Then
Talking
ask
to him.
and be gone.
What am I?
What do you mean?
You said you know what I am. What am I?
You do not know. Then it is not I who should teach you about your heritage. You must make this discovery on your own.
Listen, I'm tired. I'm wet. I'm at the bottom of the sea, and I'm breathing with the help of a polyp stuck in my esophagus. So just cut the Buddhist bullshit about a journey of self-discovery and answer my question. Please?
Ballsy.
Your question has already been answered. That is all I will tell you. Your journey began with an answer. It is only now that you know the question.
That's so not helpful, but thank you. I'm looking for a jewel called the Dragon's Eye.
Yes, I have one such jewel.
I guess that's it.
Take it.
Oh wow, that was easy.
Are you sure?
Take it. It is yours now. It is part of your destiny.
Okay. Tell me if it hurts.
Where are we going to take out the eye? Oh.
What is the day of Ascension?
The day when the kin return home. When my siblings come to me. And we rise toward the stars. For our journey back to our cradle. This is the day of Ascension.
So you're going back to wherever it is you came from?
We will, eventually.
When everything is ready.
When what's ready?
I will not answer that question. It is not necessary for you to know.
I need to know where I can find the gateway to the Guardian's realm.
So you come to me.
Yeah.
They told me, well, they as in the few people who could tell me anything at all, they told me that if anyone would know, it'd be you.
I know. When the Earth was divided, there was a doorway left open where the tower was built.
But it's moved, hasn't it? That spot. When Stark and Arcadia were created, that spot moved somewhere else.
Into the sky. Amongst the stars.
But where?
I knew you were coming. Your journey has not been a quiet one. Even down here, I could hear you.
Alright, it's noisy, boss.
I speak with the Dark People. They are my messengers. They have prepared a map for you with the entrance you are looking for.
You knew I was coming and why? Then, okay, I know this is probably a futile question, but why didn't you send the Dark People to me earlier? You could have saved me a lot of time and hard work.
You are afraid of time and hard work.
No, but it's the principle of it, isn't it?
No, it is not. You had prophecies to fulfill. You had a purpose. Bringing my children together in preparation. This was important. And for that, I thank you. Now, I wish to sleep.
You said something about a map?
The Dark People have it. They will meet you. I will bring you to them.
What? Now?
Yes. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Oh shit. Giant dragon. The fuck is this? Okay, suddenly we're in a fucking alien ship.
Thanks for taking me on board.
Who are you?
What? You don't know who we are?
Well, I thought you... I mean, didn't the old dragon... Well, I'm April Ryan, from Stark, and I guess you're a dark person.
Pretty racist.
But who are you?
The office-sized one?
I'm just a student. Not anybody special.
You are special. Who are you?
Why do you keep asking me this?
I'm not. I'm just... I'm the Windbringer. I'm the Water Stiller. I'm April Bondu Mbata of the Banda and the Venar Kungang La. I'm a shifter. I will someday become the 13th Guardian, the protector of the balance. And I'm April Ryan. This is who I am.
Yes, that is who you are. And you are a wave.
Why am I, a wave?
You have a purpose. You play an important part in the cosmos.
A wave is someone who propels people and events toward change, towards the future.
And that's what I do?
You are a wave. There are ripples from your passing, and they spread wide and far. Those ripples will never die down. The worlds will be changed by your journey.
You're telling me that everything I do affects the universe?
You cannot
Damn.
escape it. You are a wave.
The ancient dragon, the blue of the Dragon, told me you had a map for me.
A map of stars, yes. It was made for you in our library, and given to me to hold. It is yours now. Keep it well. It is the only one.
Oof. Don't keep copies? What the hell?
I'm looking for an ancient stone given to you by the Sentinel, the Fathers.
You came for the stone. Of course we have it with us. Our ship would not have been chosen to meet you were it not for the stone we carry with us.
Everybody's just waiting around for me to show up, so that they can give me stuff. Who knew adventuring was gonna be this easy?
It will not always be so easy. Of that I can assure you. But here is our stone. We entrust it to you, as we were instructed to do when the Fathers first entrusted it to us.
Can this ship take me back to Marcuria? I mean, would you mind?
We will bring you to Marcuria henceforth. It will take the night, but we will be there at first light.
That's fine. Thanks a lot.
You are free to rest here, to sleep, while we travel. The flames will keep you warm, but do not move too far away. My brothers are not friendly with outsiders.
Damn.
They do not take kindly to intrusion.
Damn.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm staying right here.
I hope they have a toilet next in the room.
Good.
Or like
Sleep.
somewhere for me to use. Wait, you're just gonna sit there on the floor? Wait, what? Chapter 9! The shadows. What the hell? What the?
Did you sleep?
Very comfortably, thanks. Where are we?
Comfortably on the floor.
In the Marcuria harbor.
But there are barely any ships here.
I do not know why. We must leave you here. We have other business. Carry your wave into the future, April.
Carry your wave away from us.
Whatever that means, I'll try.
Peace.
Where did all the ships go? They're gone. This can't be a good sign. I mean, duh.
Yeah, none of, why is
The
everything?
city looks strangely quiet and deserted.
Yeah,
And the sky. Those are not ordinary clouds. They look more like smoke. What's going on here?
Oh, this is not good. I think this is a good place to stop. We are on Chapter 9, Shadows. Let me remember to actually save the game. Save the game. Uh-oh. Give me a fright like that. Yeah, I think we'll leave it here. We have just started Chapter 9, Shadows. We are the wave. Holy crap. Oh. Okay. We will continue this next time, but for now, we'll leave it there. I am Ashmanix. This is The Longest Journey, and I'll hopefully see you guys next time. Bye bye.